All right, guys, top of the morning. Happy Monday, November 3rd. I love the month of November. This is my month. This is my birth month. This is the month where, we get to celebrate. We get to do Thanksgiving. It's just my favorite month of the year. So coming to you guys feeling great, coming to you feeling alive, feeling fresh, overlooking the beautiful strip of Las Vegas. So I got tons and tons of things to be grateful for. Like I told you guys last week, my mom finally was able to get her inheritance from the trust and everything that we went through there. And just to know that my mom is set for the rest of her life, you guys, I don't care. Like, I don't want anything from my mom. Like, does she want to bless us and do her thing? She says that. I'm not going to ask my mom for anything. Like, I just want her happy. My mom has never had money. She has never experienced this type of wealth. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to help her because of the position that I'm in. Make sure that that wealth goes on and on and on. And she passes it to our family when she's, when she's done on this earth. But to see my mom never have to worry again about finances, and knowing that that's all my mom worried about growing up. Like, we didn't even have money for rent, a place to stay, for a hotel for the night. It was like a constant hustle, living on the streets and like garage floors and wherever we could. Like, God, you guys, I cannot tell you from the bottom of my heart how much that means for me to see her happy. And she's just very, very calm. She feels so secure. And like, she's like, thank you for everything that you're doing for me and helping me. And so just feels good. Feels good to educate my mom. I'm taking her through an actual buyer consultation next week. Ashley's going to help her out on the loan side of things. But I'm taking her through a whole buyer consultation. I'm going to run that play with her, just like I encourage you guys to do. I'm not cutting no corners. My mom's going through an official buyer consultation, and she's going to be clear. She's going to be educated and 100% advocated for. So I'm excited, you guys. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off. I'm going to have somebody bring us out on the field as always. Since Mara has some new hair going on, I like this whole look that you have going on. Mara, I'm going to have you bring us out on the field on this beautiful, amazing Monday morning. But before we start, you guys, there's 50, well, let me add another person. There's 52 people here on a beautiful Monday morning, you guys. I don't ever know if anybody's going to show up. I open up the room 5 minutes before, and I watch you guys in the waiting room. So I just want to say thank you for just being here on a Monday morning. It means the world to me, and I'll never take stuff like this lightly. So Mara, I'm going to have you kick us off and start this whole thing off. And I love seeing the cameras on. Let's roll, Mara. What do you got for us?
I think I'm going to just keep going with your sentiment. Thank you. Thank you to Elias. Thank you to all of you for just being a support system for me and my business, and keeping me motivated and keeping me going every day. Because as we know, this is so hard, as I'm learning, because I'm still very new. It is so hard every day to wake up and motivate yourself and say, okay, I have no one who's going to tell me what to do today. I could just, finish that pile of laundry that's over there. My floors need to be mopped, but I need to focus on my dreams, my goals, where I'm going, where I want to be in a year from now. And I appreciate all of you, every single one of you, for keeping me focused, keeping me on this track, because I know myself, and without this accountability, I would slide. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. It would just take me a lot longer. I would just slide, and I wouldn't have this moment to go, okay, I'm setting aside this hour to focus, figure out what I need to do and how I need to push the needle. So I'm just going to keep going with the thank you and the gratitude. Thanks to everybody.
Well, we thank you. We appreciate you. So really, really good stuff. I appreciate that sentiment. Ashley, I want to say a huge thank you to you. Like, you've been there for my family for the last few years. You helped us out with the loan with my mother-in-law's house, and my wife's calling you and I'm calling you, and you're answering all of our questions. And Ashley never asked for anything and is always here to give support and be an advocate for my family. So Ashley, we want to thank you for everything that you do and everything that you're going to do. Go ahead, Ash.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. And I cannot, there are no words to describe how happy I am for your mom. Now that I've met her and I know her as a human and just how cool she is, she's just so deserving of this. I hope she gives her a 2-week notice and goes on a bunch of vacations and just lives her best life. I am so, so, so excited for her and your family.
So God, I love this. My mom says that all I want to do, she said, Mijo, all I want to do is I want to take that Norwegian Viking cruise. She's like, will you go with me? I'm like, yeah. I'll go with you. I'll go with you. And so what's cool is that we have a trip coming up to Kona in December. It's just me, her, and Silas. We're only going to go out there for 4 days. I have a keynote out there. And even though my mom has her money, I'm not going to allow her to pay for anything. Like she's going to like want to, but like I planned this well before my mom received her settlement. Like none, like I'm going to pay for this. Like remember, who is impacted by the result of our success? Like I want her to feel like, no, mom, you put your card away. I got this. I got this. And so being able to tell your family, we're good. I got this. You guys, for me, it just feels so good. So super, super excited. Let's do this. Let's start off with some wins and some challenges. But before we get to the wins, personal and professional from this last week, I'm going to pull your guys' beautiful faces up on the screen really quick. I'm going to go here and I'm going to share something with you because I thought it was really, really powerful. Once again, you guys, if you're new to Keep It Moving Coaching on Wednesdays, we call this Move the Needle Monday. So I'm really glad that you're here. Mondays are the day that you should set the tone for the rest of the week. You should be clear on your intentions and what's going to move the needle in your business every single week. We don't do this by chance. We do this all by design. Now, I want to read this to you guys, and I think that this is super, super important for me to share this with you. I saw this and I turned it into some copy. It's the last fucking lap of the year. So run it hard. 2 months. That's all that we have left, my friends. 60 days. That will decide whether this year was growth or just another blur. This isn't the time you slow down. It's the time where you lock the fuck in. You've been through the distractions, the self-doubt, the lazy phases. Now finish what you started. Finish what you declared you said you wanted to do in this business. Finish what you got your license to actually do in this business, to go out there and change your life and change the people in your circle's lives. Forget perfect plans. Just show up every damn day, like Mara was saying. The world won't remember the times you almost tried. It will remember the stretch where you refused to quit. So cut the noise, tighten your focus, and give these last weeks everything you got. Because how you end the year says a lot about how you'll start the next. So give it everything. No breaks, no pity, no bullshit. 2 months, one mission, run it hard. I saw this, you guys, and I was like, man, that's speaking my language right there. That's speaking my language. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Would love to get any thoughts, contribution, insight on that phrase or that quote. Anybody have anything else they want to build on that? I'll give you guys a chance to take the mic. Going once, going twice. All right, cool. We're going to move on. I need 3 to 5 people to get in the queue. Personal and professional wins from last week. Let's go. Put the hands up. Let's get involved. Let's start this thing off. All right, I have 1, and I'm not going to go any further until I get the hands up. I knew Mama San was going to. Jacob, you're going to be, Jacob, just so you know, Zoom user, there's a little reaction button down below, so I might not get this. So all you have to do is hit react, and then it's going to say raise your hand. So I got 4. I need 1 more. Jamie, don't go far. All right, cool. I got it. All right, let's go, Evangeline. Evangeline, let's hear from you. Personal win, professional win from this last week. Let's roll, big dog.
Actually, I don't have any. Well, I guess everyone has something on wins, but I was actually going to comment on the post.
Oh, let's
put up. Let's
go. I'm going to pull it back up.
You're good. So I saw this reel that I thought was pretty cool, and it was like, as we go into 2026, in this last tail stretch, make a goal of 26 things you want to do before you go into the next year, right? And it could be anything under the sun. It could be professional, benchmarks, or it could be like, I just learned this new hobby or new skill or whatever it is. But the point of it isn't to beat yourself up that like, oh crap, I didn't finish my whole 26 list, right? It's more just to set some type of benchmark, because if you did even half that list, you did more than not making the list. So I thought that was really powerful. I just saw that race over the weekend. I'm going to make my list, and I encourage y'all to make yours.
Beautiful. I love this. Let's, Evangeline, really quick, we're going to talk about this more in business planning, in the next week. But Evangeline, if you had to set a Masogi for the year, that one thing that is so, it feels out of reach, whether it's a marathon, an ultra marathon, whether it's hiking Mount Everest, like what is that one Masogi for your year that you are going to commit to accomplishing? And if you don't have it now, we'll come back to you in the next couple of weeks.
Okay. Yeah, come back to me. I want to sit on it.
Okay. I've been sitting with the Masogi, you guys, and I'm putting this out in the universe now because I love you guys. I trust you guys. I believe in you guys. You guys are my people. I'm going to do a TED Talk. You see, I've been watching TED Talks for the last 15 years, and I remember watching Simon Sinek do his TED Talk on the power of why, right? And I remember him drawing his circles. It's before his book launched. It's before Simon Sinek blew up. And it's one of the most viewed TED Talks in the history of TED Talks. And I remember how powerful that was. And I would watch that, the power of why, over and I would watch it every single morning. And I did that for years. And so I thought about that. I was like, I want to do a TED Talk. So I'm going to apply. I'm going to do whatever I need to do, get on the wait list, hound them, send them videos, write them, get referrals, whatever I need to do. But my Masogi for 2026 is to do a TED Talk. So you heard it now, and hold me to that. And anytime we talk about it, be like, hey, where are you at on that? And if you guys can give me that push in the ass, good. I need that fucking go, Elias, go. So that's my Masogi for the year. House of Mama San, let's go. What do you got for us? Personal win, professional win from this last week. Let's roll.
Personal win, it's kind of silly, but I hate scary movies, guys. Like, it's like my scary is my shit. There's not my shit. And once a year, my fiance and my son always say, okay, one time this month you have to watch a movie, something scary. And I didn't do it all month until the last day. But so that's my personal win. Silly.
Okay, what was the movie?
It was It.
Okay. In the chat down below, yay or hell no for scary movies. I'm a hell no. I'm not really a scary movie fan. But all right, Mama San, I love that personal win. Let's go.
Professional. I over the weekend, that third contract that I was hoping to get into, I got into contract. So it was 3 in a week.
Wait. Say that one more time for the people on the back of the screen.
3 accepted in a week.
3 accepted in a week. Is this your biggest single week ever?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, my friend. Listen, that's how we're connected in this universe. I have goosebumps right now.
That's it.
That's it. Well, congratulations. Love to see that smile on your face. Well done, my friend. Well done. And just so we know, Mama San, really quick, where does most of your business come from?
It's from past clients now, Sphere, and a lot is Zillow too.
Beautiful. Well, I'm super happy for you. Congratulations. Let's go to Jamie Thomas. DJ Jamie, let's roll. What do we got?
Wow. Okay, good morning, colleagues. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. I will say professional wins. Went ahead and did our first time homebuyers workshop at the office. We invited 30 people, maybe 15 showed up, but it was very interactive. It was very good. Most of the people that I invited did show up, and it was very nice. So I'm plugging into my 2026. If they want to do it this year, let's go. But I'm filling my pipeline for 2026. So I would say that's a personal and professional win.
Heck yeah, it is.
Yes, because doing those kind of things are like really different for me. So this group really pushes you to do really well. And I think if you're not sitting in this platform, I think you're doing a disservice to yourself. I know I have. I was out of commission for maybe a month or two because of life and unexpected deaths and things like that. But you have to keep on pushing. And I just thank God I have this platform, because if I didn't have this platform, I'd be in the bed. So it gets me up every day. So I just say professional and personal wins this week was very good. And I'm on the Zillow Flex team. So I've been trying to answer those calls and doing my best with that. And being recorded is like, oh my God, I like want to just crawl under a rock. But that's how you got to sharpen your tools. So I'm glad you're here.
That's right. So at any given time, when you feel so confident about that presentation, you could be in a room of 50 people. Your phone rings, everyone shuts up, and you just, all right, curtains on, or curtains go, pull back, and she's on. Like, that's the type of confidence I want from you. Like, you could ask me right now, sit on a stage and do a buyer consultation in front of 5,000 people. Fucking game on. Let's go. Like, that's the type of confidence. But I love that you hosted this seminar, because First off, running an event is a very hard thing to do, right? The pressure, the people, are they going to show? And all you're looking for is one person to say, you know what? I like that. That's something we want to do. And thank you for that. And now, like you said, you're building your pipeline. So really, really good stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next. Let's go over to Alexis, then we'll go to Gary, then we'll go to Jacob, and then we'll go to Julia. What do you got, Alexis?
So a personal win is just being intentional with my time. So I was able to spend time with my nephew. It was his first Halloween where he got to walk and really experience, trick-or-treating and doing date nights with my boyfriend. So just being intentional, it's been busy for the both of us. So just having that time to be intentional with one another, be intentional with my family. So personal, and then you said business, right? Business.
Correct.
Business win is today I'm having a buyer's orientation. I've been posting a lot of content on social media. It's for my high school classmate who's interested in buying a home. So doing a buyer's orientation with him today. And then I sent out an offer last week and the offer just got accepted yesterday from my client. So
Shut up. All right. So Alexis, how long have you officially been on the team?
3 weeks, I think. Like a month.
Let's go, Alexis. But listen, you guys, there is no guessing why she's having this type of success. She showed up well before she was licensed. She was coming to coaching. I was seeing her videos. I'm like, wait, who is that? Oh, it's Jay's. Oh, okay. Now I get the whole family. But like, I've been seeing your stuff over and over and over again. So it shows me that you're willing to get out there and create your own visibility. And so congratulations to you. First of many with us. God, what a great story. I appreciate you, Alexis. Let's keep cruising, you guys. Let's go to Gary Archer, then Zoom user. Zoom user, you'll be up after Gary Archer. So let's go, G. What do you got for us, big dog?
Hey, how you doing? Happy Monday, everyone.
I'm well.
Everyone. Hey, so I want to start with one that TED Talk is, bro, that you're gonna kill that. I would like to offer maybe a connection I have at TED Talk. Mr. Fab did a TED Talk. And we have to have, so I don't know it off my head, but it's an email away. I'm gonna find it out. I'm gonna make the phone call and I'm gonna make the recommendation and try to connect you guys. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it does. But so professional win, right? Professional win. I was able to close my second house in this month on Thursday, which was dope. I had something go wrong, but also good. So I had an offer in the San Francisco house for the house was listed at $799. We put an offer in it at $899. And, the client was, they didn't even want to do that, but they understood what was going on. And the house actually sold for 1.1 million. So 400,000 over asking. And it blew his mind, and he was like, "Man, I have to figure out how I'm going to approach this." So now he says, "Okay, instead of this $900,000 I was trying to play with, he upped it to 1.5 million." So he's with that. So we're on that search. Secondly, my brother, who I shared a bedroom with, real brother, Jazzy Jim, he when I first got my license, he was like, "Gee, keep your eye out for, some investment stuff," right? So, I've been looking. He hasn't been impressed. Well, last week, he calls me so upset. He's like, "Gary, bro, I'm so upset." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, My wife was with her friend, Shelly. She's a real estate agent. And they went and looked at this house. And now they want me to go look at it. I don't want to go look at it, Gary, because there ain't no way I'm gonna buy that house if you ain't involved in it, right? So he was tripping. And I was like, "Dude, it's not that serious, Jim. Go check out the house. Go do what you got to do, man." So he went and looked. He put an offer in the house. He calls me and says, "I'm gonna make her put you on the deal." He calls her and her name's Shelly. "Yeah, Gary, I'll put you on the deal." I said, "Well, let's talk about the offer." And then she said, "Well, your brother told me you're a new agent. I've been an agent for 20 years. Let me handle the offer." And I said, "Huh?" I said, "Well, just go over the offer." So she said the offer. And I said, "You didn't hear my brother say that he knows everything that's wrong with that house? He don't need no contingencies. He's ready to come in and do his thing." She's like, "No, you always got to put a contingency in." And lo and behold, He lost the house for the same bid, but the bid had no contingencies. So he's so mad, he's so mad that fired her. I'm signed on with him. So now we're looking for something in Burlingame or San Bruno. So, with failure comes greatness. There you go.
Man, Gary, I absolutely love this. And let's be clear, you guys, there's some markets that are super competitive, and there's some markets where you're going to have to write a contingent offer. Now, a contingent offer isn't your recommendation. It is your understanding, and it is your breakdown of all of the known facts. If you don't think that that house is going to appraise, if they have to go all in, they have to be willing to pay well over asking and come out of pocket with cash to cover the difference. Okay, cool. There's people, I've had a client like that in the past. They said, I don't care if it doesn't appraise. We are going to cover the difference. If it's 400, 300, 200, 100,000, we're covering it. Write a non-contingent offer because it's so competitive. If their loan is underwritten and they have nothing that's going to come up, their debt to income ratio is fine, like cool, their loan is going to fund. If there is all the material facts are known and it's presented to the consumer and they say, know what, I can do that work. I'm okay with those red flags. Let's go all in. As long as they understand that, there might be a situation where you have to. And in the Bay Area, non-contingent offers are common. Some places it is not. Like Central Valley, it's not as common as the Bay Area. Central Valley doesn't even do pre-inspection reports typically. And so it is market specific, it is house specific, and it is definitely consumer specific. So Gary, good catch and way to be in there and say, you know what, hold on a second. My consumer's willing to go over, willing to do the work, willing to do this. So really good stuff, Gary. I love how much you're learning about this business. So let's go, Jacob. Jacob, just so you guys know, let me just do a reintroduction. This is my brother. I've known Jacob now since 2005. I met him at Blockbuster. And I recruited him to be a marketing executive, and he's still in the game, in the vacation ownership game all these years later. And so, my brother, Jacob, what do you got for him, dude? Well, first off, Jacob, you have to find that mute button, okay?
Here we go. Sorry about that. Good morning, Elias, and good morning, professionals. I want to start off with my gratitude, which, family, friends, the love, support. I'm huge, just overwhelmed with gratitude. And that bleeds into, hearing with your mom, Elias. Love hearing that. That's absolutely wonderful to hear and well-deserved. So huge congratulations on that part.
Thanks,
as far as professional, I want to start there first because for me, this has been a multi-step process for getting my license hung up with the broker, to get not out of the vacation real estate world or the timeshare world. I'm still here, going to be here for a while, but getting hopped onto a team for California, it's in the process as of this month. So I'm extremely excited, more determined to be a part of these type of meetings, and couldn't be more thankful for this opportunity and blessing too. Personal. So I got a buddy who I've been working out with. We go to the gym early in the morning, but rather than waiting till next year, we started this month, locked in. So we really kind of developed something differently. Every morning we started already this month again, actually a couple days ago. So we started reading 2 books in the morning, 15 minutes for one book, 15 minutes for another. We get right into cardio. And then after that, we do our weights. Did the same thing this morning, this routine, and it definitely sharpens up my mind. And I'm just, motivated to start this now so I could be 3 steps ahead come, the first of next year.
Doug, I appreciate you. Are you, what belt are you now? I know you got your belt back in the days. Like, are you black belt?
Funny you say that. I was just thinking about getting a little bit more sharpened up with that. Currently, I'm a brown belt, just 2 belts away. Still a long bunch of steps to get my black belt. But I'm more determined than ever to sharpen up all my skills. And a lot of this stems from not just wanting to change my life, but more than anything, I want to lead by example for my kids. And that's been such a drive. Obviously we have to put time into ourselves to be that better version for whoever it is, whether it's your, your partner, for your boss, for your children, whoever it is. We got to take care of us first. And I'm really just trying to sharpen up that pencil in itself.
Really, really love to hear. And if you had a knockout punch, what would your punch be? Is it a right hook, left cross, right cross, uppercut? What's your knockout punch?
Oh, that's going to be right down the middle. Bam.
Right down the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. Love it. Well, good to see you, my man. I'll see you when we come to Tahoe in a couple weeks, bro. I'm looking forward to getting the family together. Julia, let's go to you. She commented down below, free breakfast and a gift when you talked about timeshare. So let's go, Julia.
Hey, Jacob, timeshare, it's such a grind, and those skills are so transferable. And some of the best agents I know came from a timeshare background. So I'm super excited for you. Today, I wanted to tell you guys that I got a buyer consultation from posting on TikTok and being hyper local and really focused on what specifically my target audience is. And yeah, and it's been awesome because I do have a really strong pipeline from a community that I'm in, and 5 deals of mine this year came from that specific community. But I was thinking I really need to kind of diversify who I'm targeting, and it would be so nice to start selling real estate close to my house. So I just addressed all the moms in my area in Hercules, and I got a buyer consultation for tomorrow at 10. So yeah.
Let's go, Julia. I appreciate it. And it's somebody that has that background from timeshare, some of the best skills that I ever learned, public speaking skills, as well as sales skills, as well as marketing skills. I'll always take that with me for the rest of my life. So I'm going to pause for a second. We have a guest on the line. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's Lauola. How do I say that, my friend?
Hi, it's Leola, but I just go by Lay.
Lay, how did you get introduced to Keep It Moving? Our group here.
I got invited by Julia. I met with her on Saturday, and I was just curious and was asking her a bunch of questions.
Beautiful.
So she invited me.
Well, I'm glad you're here. So, Lay, just a really cool question. From all the people that have contributed and shared their wins and shared their gratitudes, what's a theme that you're hearing amongst all the people that have shared thus far? Go ahead, Lay.
That everyone has different backgrounds and also has a really strong reason for what they do. And I think it's really inspirational. Also want to say congrats to everyone for all your wins. It's super cool and very inspiring to see this as the first thing I see is joining this meeting.
Well, Lay, listen, we always say you could talk all about energy and you could talk about vibe and community and collective wisdom. We just want people to come to this environment to see how it actually feels. And so really glad that you're here. My hope is that you come to future sessions. And so thank you for being a guest. So you guys, I got a couple things prepared for you. Mel, I want to give a shout out to you. Mom, 2 little babies, but hair's done, makeup's done, camera's on. I see you, big dog. Okay.
Thanks, Elias. Love you, big dog.
I love you too, right? It's hard with the babies. I get it. But I had a couple questions for you guys. I'm going to actually let you out a little bit early today because we're here for a conference. I want to make sure to not miss I'm going to miss the first few minutes, but it's okay. If the year ended tonight, what unfinished work or unrealized potential would keep you up? If you said, tonight is December 31st, if this was the end of your year right now, I want you to name that. I want you to claim it. Then that demands your focus for the next 60 days. If you said, damn it, I wish I would have showed up. I wish I would have worked on my database. I wish I would have just fucking got myself on video. If you look at your social media right now and you have not created a video in the last 30 days, my friends, you are not serving your consumers. You are not serving the public. And most importantly, you're not serving your own vision, my friends. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. You have to own your visibility. And I'm not saying that you're going to be an influencer, but you are influential. And that is a part of your marketing. So if the year ended tonight, what unfinished work or unrealized potential would keep you up, right? Did you turn every stone? Do you feel like, what? I am so proud of everything. You guys, I said this last year and I'll say it again right now, and I'll say it at the end of 2026. This is the best year I've ever had in business. The best year. Our team is doing incredible. I'm seeing growth within you guys. Keep It Moving as its own entity now. I spoke on more stages than I've ever spoke on. This has been my best year. Why? Because I'm consistent and I have discipline. That's it. Fucking that's it. And if you guys can do that, I promise you all things will change. So I want you to name it, claim it, and that's what demands your focus for the next 60 days. Here's another question for you. When you look back on December 31st, what specific action or decision will make you say, I earned my peace? Those two questions are the same. They're just phrased differently. I earned my peace, meaning that, you know what? I could sleep at night because I have no regret. You see, every single day we wake up in this business, we have two choices. I'm going to live in repair mode, means I got to turn the whip around and go fix yesterday because I didn't make the calls, I didn't knock on the doors, I didn't host the open house, I didn't get the content out. Or I'm in prepare mode. I'm prepared for the day ahead. Give it to me. I'm ready to go. Because if you don't live in prepare mode, you're always going backwards, you guys, and fixing all the shit that you didn't do yesterday. Define that one bold move that'll make this year end with pride instead of regret. All I want for you guys is that esteem to raise. Every single time you accomplish something that you told yourself you're going to accomplish, I promise you, you are putting money into your personal account. You're putting money into that personal esteem account, and you're still starting to feel good about yourself. Even if it's small, little actions, I promise you, those things stack. Let's continue on. I want you to identify what the challenges are in your business. And if you have a challenge in your business right now, you've identified it, you said, what the fuck am I going to do about it? And you're going to ask yourself the best question, by when? And if you have a challenge that for some reason the water is a little muddy and you don't know how to navigate this alone, my friends, you don't have to navigate it. You get on my calendar, you give me a call and say, let's work through this together. I need a little bit of help. It is okay. I don't care how long you've been in the game to raise your hand and ask for help. It is okay. I have a coach. I have mastermind groups. I have people that I go to for support and for help and for guidance. So if you guys need the help, please raise your hand and ask for it. I want you guys to ask yourself this. Where is my focus right now? Is my focus is cleaning up my database. And I'm going to spend 1 hour every single day, concerted effort, cleaning up my database. Every lead has a pathway, a disposition, there's notes, I have future tasks. I'm going to clean up my database. So when I get into December, when I get into the holiday spirit and the holiday emails, like everything is very organized and calculated, right? The hardest thing in this business is going and getting the leads. Well, once you have those leads, protect it. And the only way that you're going to protect it is through your CRM. Listen, you guys, I know that you have notes, you have a whiteboard, all those things. It serves you at some capacity, but at the end of the day, you have to get organized with what that long-term communication looks like. So where are you focused right now? And I want to give you guys this truth bomb. We've done this in the past, but I put it up here and I'm not going to put you guys in a breakout rooms. But what's the one bold action you've been avoiding? And what's the real reason you've been avoiding it? And what the heck are you going to do to change it? You guys, there's something that you're avoiding. There's some type of email, correspondence, newsletter, door knocking campaign. There's some type of video that you are avoiding, but we know what it is. But you have to ask yourself, why am I avoiding this? What is it within myself and who do I need to become to no longer avoid this, right? How do I kill that old self in order for me to become this new person? You have to think about that and you have to determine, what is it? Why do I keep on avoiding this? Why can't I just sit down for 2 hours and write? Why can't I just get myself on camera and say, you know what, fuck it? What have you been avoiding? But most importantly, like, why? What's behind that? And if you need some help, once again, you guys, I'm here for you. Let's do this. Let's go to the board. If you're new to these calls, we go to the board every single Monday. The board is your opportunity to set some very clear intentions with what you're going to accomplish this week. And we're going to talk numbers. You see, when you go to the board every single week, you guys should have this in your notepad. And you guys should be writing down what the numbers are. How many calls, how many emails, how many stories, how many reels, how many doors you're going to knock, how many open. You know the flow, you guys. But every single Monday, this should be your routine. No stories, no bullshit, no excuses. The only thing that fits into that box are your numbers. So I want you to be clear on that. I want you to be clear, even if you say, Elias, I'm going to make 10 calls a day. Okay, cool. I'll take 70 calls for the week versus you thinking about all the things that you want to do and not do shit. I'm cool if you say, Elias, I'm going to finally do it. And I'm going to do 3 videos this week. I'm going to do 2 videos this week. Shit, I'm going to do 1 video this week. No matter what it is, you guys, I want you to be very clear on your numbers. Now, before we start to wrap session, how many of you have signed up for Bay Area business planning that we're hosting next week? Please raise your hand if you've reserved a spot. All right, cool. Listen, you guys, I've done something really cool this year, and I'm going to share that with you in a second. But before I go there, I'm going to drop this in here. We're doing it in 3 different cities in the Bay Area. You have Fairfield, Stockton, and then you have headquarters. So you have Oakland. So let me just put this in there. Meeting group. Okay, cool. All right, that's the link in the chat down below. Make sure that you guys sign up. You guys reserve yourself a spot. I promise you, we're going to go full tilt and we're going to bring it this year. And I'm going to give you a quick example or a sample of what we're doing. All right, so I've worked hard on this. I've worked really hard on this. Roma and Judith have helped me with this, but don't try to take pictures of all this shit right now because I'm going to do it in person. So I just want to share with you. So each of you will have your own workbook. Now, we've done like printouts in the past, but now you guys are going to have your own workbook, something that you guys can keep, something that will really be your reference guide as you go through the year. So every single page will be planned out for you guys. I've branded this. You guys are going to have all of your commitments. We're going to write, we're going to journal, we're going to make sure that we're doing the work. We're going to have your data, making sure that you understand the GCI metrics, all of your conversion metrics, adding up all of your conversations. We're going to have all of your GCI totals. You guys, I'm going to take this to the next level. If I'm going to demand of you guys to take your life, business, and health and relationships to the next level, I promise you, you're going to see that with what's happening with Keep It Moving. That's my promise to you guys. If you put your ass in that seat, I promise you, you'll leave there with the plan. From there, that's up to you. That's up to you. To have a plan that is so emotionally charged, you say, you know what? I'm going to own it. I'm going to change my family's life in 2027 or 2026. My friends, will have the best year I've ever had in business. And I promise you this, you've heard me say that in the past years. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to declare it. So you guys, that's what I have for you. I'm going to go around the room, get a couple key thoughts and key takeaways from you guys. I'm going to go over to Mel. Mel, give me one key thought, one key takeaway, and I'm going to go to Blessing. Then I'm going to go to Aaron Chris. Mel, give us one key thought, one key takeaway from our time together. Melody, there you are.
So I've definitely got some work to do. That's my only key thought, is that I need to put my blinders on. I need to stay focused. I need to make sure that I've got my family in order, the kids in order. My husband needs a to-do list every single morning because mama's going to be busy. I'm not going to be, fucking around anymore with these boys. Mama needs to whip everyone in shape because I need to go out there and I need to do what I was meant to fucking do, which is A, make a lot of goddamn money, and B, serve a lot of families and make sure that I am building a legacy for other people and getting them to their next chapter while I'm building my own legacy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what we are here to do. We got a real estate license to do that. We are legacy builders, and we are out here writing our story every single day. And just like my friend Elias says, keep it real like penitentiary steel. Make sure everyone knows what their job is that day, because you got to go out there and you got to impact lives and you got to make a difference. So let's go out there and do that.
Let's go. Yes, Julia. Mel took her mom bun down. She's ready to go. She's fired up. So yes. Hold on, you guys. Remember, you guys know what it is. What do? Yes, queen. Okay. Yes, queen. Let's go, Blessing. And then Aaron, I'm going to have you wrap session. Like I said, we're going to end a little bit short today, you guys, but my hope is that you got what you needed from our Monday session. So let's go, Blessing.
I just always love these sessions so much. And especially when you always bring fire, Elias. And the one thing that I keep hearing is, yes, we have 60 days left of this year, but are you clear on what you want? Are you being honest with how you're showing up? We can all say that we're top producers, but do we want to actually put in the work to be a top producer? So being honest is really the only way that any of this will work. And we can see from all of the shares and the wins that there are so many other people tied to our efforts. There's always someone that's only going to be waiting for me to say what I need to, or, for you to post your videos. Like, there is someone specifically waiting for you, and to not show up is a disservice. So let's just put our head down, figure out what that thing is that we need to do, especially in these next 60 days, and then just do it. It does not have to be perfect. Just do it.
Yes. Every day that you don't show up and procrastinate, put something off, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to be real with you. You're being selfish. You're being selfish. You're being selfish to yourself, to your future, to your goals, to your aspirations, but you're being selfish to your family. All the people that you say, oh, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to do everything for you, mom. Look your mom in the face and say, I can't. Look your kids in the face and say, I can't take you on that vacation. We're not going to have many presents underneath the tree this year because mommy didn't take action. You fucking sit with that. It's selfish not to show up. It is selfish. Blessing, I appreciate you. Let's go, Aaron, Chris. You're going to be our last contribution. Big dog, take us home.
You know what? I got a lot of gratitude out of this call, from the beginning throughout. Also, I got confirmation of what I'm supposed to be doing, what we're all doing. It's refreshing to be motivated to keep grinding. And this time of year for me as a father, this is when all my kids, my daughters were born in November. My son was born in January. I got married, or not January, December. I got married in December. So this is a time of year for me where it's a celebration of family. But at the same token, it also is that time of year that my kids have always kind of understood. Like, I took off this weekend. My daughter just turned 16, tapped in with the team, working with Ina, working with Jessica on different things to help me be there for my family, but still have that tenacity to be working and grinding. And also my kids and my family understand that I work this time of year. I mean, all year we work, right? But this is a time of year that I've always understood to be the time you separate yourself from other people. When you're out there knocking doors in the rain, or you're doing open houses when it's wet outside or when it's cold and everybody wants to sit home and watch the football game, that's what kind of separates you from the rest of everybody else. And truthfully, going into it with gratitude, why I'm doing it, having the people around me that understand and know why I'm out here doing it, and having just the pleasure to be able to go do it is something that every day when I got a little self-doubt, or even like you're saying, when you're thinking, man, I should have done this, I'm thankful for having that realization. That ends me beating myself up about it. Do something about it if it's that important to you. And so just gratitude in my frame of mind, and gratitude in this team for not only being here to motivate and inspire me, but also being here to partner with me, work with me, so I can spend time with my family. And so we have something that most agents don't have, where you're just out there grinding by yourself. We got a crew, a gang behind us, like ready to hit the streets. So you'll find us out here.
Right, man. I appreciate that. And remember what I shared last week? I also made a video on this today. Procrastination is the arrogant assumption that the universe owes you another opportunity to do what you had time to do. Sit with that in your coffee this morning. All you have is right now, you guys. Tomorrow's not fucking promised. All you got is right now. Right now. Go do something that you're going to be proud of today. Move the needle in your life, your business, your health, and your relationships. That's what I got for you guys. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I'll see you for the team meeting for those of you that are on the team. If you need anything, I'm a text away, call away. But as always, my friends, as always, keep it moving towards your dreams, goals, and vision. And let's make this week a week that truly matters. And know from the bottom of my heart, I'm grateful for each of you, and I love each of you. Have a great day, you guys.